Hey, good to catch you here. I've been living with the Samsung B series Soundbar HW-B750F for a solid stretch now, and I want to talk to you like someone who's actually put it through the everyday grind. Before you do anything else, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Sound solutions this tight don't hang around at good numbers for long, and I've seen folks hesitate and then miss out when stock shifts. If you're the kind of person who notices when dialogue feels distant, action scenes come out muddy, or music feels flat and uninspired, you already know the frustration that comes with settling for average sound. That was me before this. I was living with bare speakers on movie nights, home workouts felt like background noise, and gaming audio just sort of hovered without punch or presence. You outgrow that compromise phase slowly, then all at once. And once you've felt real room-filling sound, the old gear feels like a faded memory. What hit me first with this soundbar was just how effortless it feels. There's no wrestling with settings or guessing if it's good enough. Whether I'm watching a thriller where every whisper matters or throwing on music where bass and clarity coexist, there's this instant confidence in what it delivers. You notice it in everyday conversations with friends, no more leaning in to catch a line, no guessing games. Real life with this thing is honestly immersive without being overwhelming. Movie nights feel cinematic in a way that doesn't just amplify volume, but gives detail real space. During gaming sessions, footsteps and ambient cues suddenly have weight and meaning. Even those random meal prep playlists? They fill the room like a dedicated stereo setup, and that surprise benefit is something I didn't expect but now can't live without. And if you're on the fence, don't wait for price quirks or weird dips. Systems that bring together Samsung's Q-Symphony and adaptive sound tech don't stay shelved for long at good values. You might worry about adding a subwoofer or squeezing a 5.1 setup into a living room. That was me too. But once you hear the balance here, you realize everything fits. The sub thumps without boominess, the bar stays clean, and voice enhance mode actually makes dialogue feel anchored, not distant or hollow. Only this changes how you interact with your space. You sit back differently. You invite people over and watch them notice something feels dimmer on other systems. You experience pride in knowing you didn't just grab something average, you stepped into what premium audio feels like at home. What this setup really means is clarity that pulls you in, impact that doesn't fatigue your ears, and a presence that makes every piece of content feel intentional and alive. A soft downside? If you're chasing extreme booming bass like a nightclub, you won't find that here. This leans balanced over bombastic. And yes, getting the sweet spot in your room might take a few minutes of fine-tuning. But at some point, you quit scrolling through endless alternatives, because deep down you already know what you want. Every time weaker gear crosses your mind, you circle back here. And don't let this be one of those upgrades you push off and later wish you hadn't. The difference in day-to-day sound quality becomes obvious fast. So check the current price, secure your stock, and make that upgrade. Once you hear your first scene come alive, you'll realize this wasn't just a purchase, it was a decision your future self will thank you for.